bottle. I would bring 2 of these, and these are 1 liter, which is a good amount of water for me. But the thing I hate about this one is that the spout drips, and it drips in my bag. So after a ride, my hip pack is pretty wet. I was complaining to my brother about this situation, and he got me this really cool Camelback water bottle. It doesn't hold as much as this one, but it's insulated and there's no drip whatsoever. It has 2 settings. It has one for no water coming out, and then you just twist it and that releases the water. Holds 24 ounces, which is a decent amount. So we'll see how this thing holds up. I might be making the swap. I haven't been to Santiago Oaks in well over like 2 months, and I really like this place because they have a lot of trails you can hit. It's not just like a one and done type thing. You get a lot of variety. Before we start this ride, I want to fill you guys in on some minor upgrades that I did. First one isn't really an upgrade, but it was like a much needed thing. I got new stem bolts, which is cool because my stem wasn't getting that tight and it kept slipping. I was getting a little sketched out because of the fact that, you know, my handlebars could turn at any moment, but we got it fixed. The second thing we did was added new pins to my pedals. So I got some 10mm pins from Amazon. They're made by Crank Brothers, but I ordered them through Amazon. My previous pins were 8mm, so there's only a 2mm difference between the pins I was riding and the pins I have now. I really want to see if that 2mm makes a difference. Did I just waste my money, or was it money well spent? That's what I'm gonna try to figure out today. All right, first trail up, it's gonna be Hawk Trail. So far they're doing pretty good. This section always gets me. Wow, that was a great warm-up. So we are about halfway to the top of the next trail, and I don't feel like I could give an honest opinion of the pins just off that one trail. I want to see how they handle on the next one and then the following one, and then I'll base my opinion on that. But what I can tell you is the climbing does feel a lot better. Your feet do feel more glued to the pedals as you climb. I have so much sweat in my eyes. It's 76 right now. It's gonna have a high of 92. I mean, I love being on my bike, but when you add the heat, it's just a miserable time. Let's have some fun. Shoot ridgeline. feels dope. Pretty heavy on that jump. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that is so sick. I love that last section of this trail. I'm staying cool. I'm not trying to overexert myself because it's so hot, so I'm taking breaks as I do the climbs because heat exhaustion is no joke. You definitely want to make sure you're hydrated and not overdoing it, especially when it's this hot. We finally made it up top. I gotta take this trail to the left, which is Cactus Canyon, to get to the next trail that I want to hit. Yo, that's loose. Slipping on these burns. Yeah, those ruts caught my rear tire. You know what I was thinking? After that trail, I realized how fun Cactus is. It's kind of underrated, and I just feel like it has so much to offer. It's this trail right here. I think I got juice for one more, and then I'm gonna call it a day, but I'm gonna make this last one count. Our final trail of the day, and probably one of my favorite trails here, is Grasshopper. finale. That gets your arms pumping. Dude, I am drenched. The amount of sweat I've got it in my eye is insane. I feel like I need to carry a towel just to wipe my face. Short and sweet. That's the best way I like to describe Grasshopper. It's a lot of fun, but you don't get that much run time on the downhill. But in my opinion, it's still worth it. It's like up there with one of my favorite trails. I think it's tied with Chutes Ridgeline as one of my favorites. But yeah, that last one felt good. I was digging it. We hit 4 trails in this scorching heat. I think I got more than enough bang for my buck. It is 10:13. We started the ride at like 7:30. 7:30 I got here, and then I got geared up. So I would say in total it took me about 3 hours to get this ride done. I will be honest with you guys, the pins did make a difference. I honestly felt like the first trail I went on, I couldn't really get a feel for them. It was still me testing the waters. But then the 3 after that, I felt really good. And not only on the downhill did I feel really good, but I also felt really good on the climbs. Normally, like, I'll have my foot slip every once in a while when it's a really steep climb. And for the most part, I was like locked in the entire way up on every single climb that I did today. And it blows my mind because it's such a small change, but it makes a big difference. At least it did for me. On the downhills, I started to figure out the footing and how to angle my feet on the pedals. And once I figured that out, I was like, wow, okay. And plus, it's only $15 to get new pins. And I think the amount you pay is worth what you get, right? Like, the climbing was better, the downhill was better. And if you're someone who rides flat pedals, I think that might be a cool upgrade, right? For your riding. And it's inexpensive. It makes a big difference, and it's fairly cheap to do. But I would say it was money well spent. 15 bucks to get the feeling that I got today. It's worth it. That is gonna wrap up this ride. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.